think I played the gameplay in this series. Well, let's just do T29. Easy and simple. Alright, anyway, so welcome back to another gameplay video by walkthrough of World of Tanks, Xbox One. I'm finally replying World of Tanks again. And a couple days ago, which that couple days ago will be the 21st of August 2017. Just playing this on the 27th, 2017, and yeah, if you didn't read, but just flash on your screen, World of Tanks now has a single-player campaign, well, single-player co-op campaign, and it's not shit on PC at all, because PC elitists get their own stuff, which console awesomists get all the better stuff. By the way, so yeah, console peasants I should say, get all the awesome stuff, because people like console peasants more, because they're less jerks. But anyway, so yeah, well, I'm multi-platform. I play not only on Xbox, but I play on PlayStation, I play on Nintendo, and I play on PC all equally. I decided I don't really do mobile all that much, unless it comes to PC. Then I play a lot. By the way. So, yeah, World of Tanks Xbox has now got a new story mode called War Stories. We've heard that name before. Oh yes, Battlefield 1. We'll let that slide because it's World of Tanks. And it's not like it's copyrighted by DICE, is it? Just like Early Access isn't copyrighted by Steam. And can't be. Anyway, so that's not the only news. I'll be doing that. There's also a new map, Icebound, and new maps have been changed. Lots of different little things like optimization for tank models, and actually there's a couple new tanks which come from PC. Unspecific Churn actually is an older one. Oh, okay, you're back. You're the Sewer Sherman, also known as the M4A1 the Revolution today, which is on PC. But also these new tanks, which are, the Revolution is in the game now. Actually, I saw it before. I saw it on the site, but I just didn't recognize it as Revolution Sim. Like, oh, that's the Sewer Sherman, right? I guess it came on PC, so it recognize anything different. Also, the Chieftain T95 is also in the game in something else other than the what did they call it? The Century Tank? I'm a bit forgetting. Also Corporal Berlin, is that new on Xbox? I don't quite remember. By the way, when I say Xbox, of course I mean Xbox One, 360, and PS4. I believe the Australian tanks have been in the game, the AC-1 and AC-4. Well, the War Metal Scorpion G could have been in the game, or else it's new. Also, the Pan Korea, or the Pan Ripper, or the Ripper Pan, is now on Xbox. It originally came out on PC a long time ago. And yeah, it's basically what the Ripper kind of should have been, because the Ripper that's on Xbox, the M4A2E4 Ripper, that no Sherman had that paint job. However, the Pen did, and so did the Pershing, I believe. And the Panzer 58 Mutz, which is a Switzerland tank that's been on PC for a while. Even has another variant of it, but it's on Xbox now. Oh, you're back. I don't know why. Which, speaking of, I actually did just finish watching the first series of Grizzly and Panzer. I actually looked it up too because I didn't know much about Grizzly and Panzer, or more than what's in the series. And yeah, apparently there is one TV series, 10 manga, per usual. As per usual in Japanese culture. Then 2 miniseries, one dealing with one just the girls messing around on their ship, showing off what life is like on their ship, on the school ship. And also there was one dealing with the battle, which they mostly cut out of the show. And also there's going to be a movie series, which the first movie has been already released. And what goes on Panzer is, if you don't know, it is a rather interesting show, which, because Japan can't really show off historical World War II stuff because of the fact that they were that the Japanese government was very, 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 very bad to everyone, including their own people in that war, the Imperial Japanese War. So they're kind of embarrassed, so they don't talk about it much. And hence why you got games like Valkyria Chronicles, which is like World War II, but not. And various other things. Like Ace Combat's like Ace Combat 2's like that too. Then you got Gundam, which shows us horrors of war and again Japanese style. And you also got Goes on Panzer, which deals with historical tanks, but it takes place, I believe, in near modern day actually. In which it's an alternate universe where basically, no, there was a female, female only, basically sport. We're rolling tanks called Tinkery, well, in the English version anyway. The Japanese version it's a much longer, more prolific game, I'm sure, or just more descriptive. Which I can't actually remember how it goes, but pronounced by the way. And basically, tanks have become a sport, very similar to World Tanks. Since why this is in the game, I kind of want to get this. I mean, it's Panzer IV, so it's gonna end, but that's fine. But also, they're coming up with a new game on PS4. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be released in North America or not. You probably can import just the same, because I'm pretty sure modern consoles don't have anything. I'm pretty sure modern consoles don't have any region protection anymore. I think I heard that, but anyway. Yeah, okay, that's the Cromwell Berlin. And these other tanks. Oh, it's the Panzer IV, it's like in the store, okay, sure. Alright, anyway, so, yeah, oh, the Panzer 38H. I gotta get used to these new icons, by the way. Alright, so let's start the new game mode. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry for going on a little bit. I've been kind of sick. Hey, you know what, that just didn't come on. I've been kind of sick like the last 2 days. Well, today I've been sick. I've just been extremely tired, blurry vision, just not feeling well, and stiff and weak. And then last night I was just too tired to do I was just too sleepy to do anything. My sister's been over like the last 4 days. So, and today was her birthday. So I wanted to hang out with her all day long, so I didn't record anything. So yeah, I do apologize for that, but yeah. I'm recording one now. I was too tired, but that's fine. Hopefully everything will go well. I mean, my head's getting fuzzy, or getting pressure, so yeah, let's hope everything goes well. Alright, war stories, what you got? I believe, World Warships have modes similar to this. Oh, we have to use a tank, Look at the Brothers in Armor, Story Crew. Story Crew's all game modes. Sergeant Buck Peters. Story Tank. Story Tanks are exclusive to war stories. Etcha. And M4A1. Kinda. The story, I guess? Enemy battle. Well, thanks, War Stories, Brothers in Armor! September 1944. 5th Mechanized Corps outskirts of Romania.
Not every American tank built was destined for the U.S. Army. Some were transported through the Persian corridor into Russia. From the steelworks of Detroit, straight to the Eastern Front. And it wasn't just tanks that wound up in Russia. The Americans sent experienced combatants, too. Colonel Peters had joined the Russian advance into Romania. With the news spreading that a second front had opened up in France, both sides knew this was a critical turning point in the war.
Those the warhorse of the U.S., the American Army, the Sherman M4. My name is Colonel Peters. I'm here to teach you how to handle things effectively in the battlefield. That's not good. Well, I guess we'll give our training. Ambush! Kaboom, kaboom! I've had the Forza series. You ready for their first lesson? Training starts now! Alright, we can do this.
From his position on the hill, Peters and his Russian crew were about to get their first taste of action as a joint force.
Whoosh! Kaboom! Okay, live fire exercise. Look, here we go. Go countdown. I don't really want to sit here. Oh, Russian Star. Oh, it's a different model of Sherman. Or just haven't seen this, that's the new mini map. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I just haven't seen the, maybe I just haven't
The
seen the
Germans
41
had
in a long
launched a
time.
preemptive strike on the Russian armor.
Yep. I see you.
The enemy knows our location.
Yep.
Good clean hit. Penetration.
Gotcha. Finally got your track. He's done. Can we move around? Yeah, we can.
Looks like that one went right
It looks
through.
like the target's a bit lefty instead of just being cover cutouts, or just being middle cutouts of tanks. They're actual tanks. Gotcha.
Finished him off.
Anyone else? Up.
Drilled straight through.
So that's playing well. Things. Having a single player game mode is amazing.
Loaded and ready.
However, you know, like Ace Combat Infinity had a single player game mode, and I love that. It's like single player campaign.
We finished
And
him
there's also a free to play game like Wall of Tanks, albeit it's for co-op mostly, but yeah. There you go, go up. War Thunder also had single player game modes, but I never really used around them, and I just never heard them much talking about, other than missing with mods. Oh, it's our okay, that's a flag. That should be dying. Oh, yeah, something which.
They found us.
Oh, I see it. Hello, Mayor.
Looks like that one went right through.
Look at the tracks today.
Ready to fire.
Oh, like this. Ah, kinda shot low. I did take a risk though. Yeah, that was my bad. And 40. 3. This guy. Oh, I got that shot low. Got me tracks.
Right through.
Oh, the AI thing they do pretty well. They had to update the AI for this, by the way. After you just. Oh, they don't. Oh.
Friendly vehicle.
Ooh, what's that guy? Oh, 252. Okay.
Reloading.
250 dash 2. Oh, here comes another. 93, aim.
Been detected.
4. Gotcha.
Looks like that one went right through.
Yep. Oh, got your tracks. Where you going now? That guy thinks he's moving. Ah, I got a shot wide. That guy, okay, that was just my bad. That was actually a pretty good shot by the beginner, but yeah. There, go.
Peters knew if he didn't keep his Sherman moving, he'd end up a burning wreck.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. But yeah, I mean, it's not quite historically accurate with the fact that, you said Sherman, and American troopers, or American soldiers never really used the word Sherman. They preferred using it for medium, instead of what the British decided to call, the tank. To basically differentiate it from other M4s, which are in the United States military. Because, like, for example, M3, guess which one I'm talking about? Yes, I'm talking about, because there are, what, 3 vehicles in the M3? You got the M3 Lee, of course. You got the M3 Stuart, and you got the M3 Light, M3 Medium, and M3 Half Track. Yeah. I think that's the same. Wasn't there an M3 car? And And then there's the M3 Shiga. So yeah, basically make it easier for the British. They decided to nickname all the United States vehicles after generals, mostly Civil War generals. Like the Lee, the Grant, oh, bounce. Lee, the Grant, the Stewart. You suck! You really do suck. You're about to have my German. I didn't bet the 3Gs and all, but come on. You really suck. Oh, guys, distracting me too.
With the German tanks routed, Peters looked at his Sherman crew with pride.
Yep.
They had passed their first test admirably.
Yeah, they're new Langley Sherman.
Best job I ever had.
Yeah. Give me again. Oh wow, you even get money for this? You will get money for this now in It's Coming Infinity or War Thunder. Yes, and actually this is not quite what's in World Warship, is it? Sure, at least one I like surprise. Well, I only saw one go down. Yeah. Okay, then stuff for being a first time, I would assume. Yeah, we only lost 2 allies, alright. Heavy. T-50-2. Sure. Oh, should select a chapter first? Wolf Tanks War Stories. Weathers and Armor. I might have said differently the first time. Roaming in countryside outside of Rome. Roma.
The German preemptive strike had been fierce, the Soviet losses heavy. Regardless, the orders still stood. The Russian offensive would continue as planned. Colonel Peters suddenly found himself caught up with the push towards the enemy front line. The Russian Shermans had managed to stem the German onslaught, but they lacked the necessary reinforcements to press home their advantage. One thing was clear to Peters: they needed more tanks.
No, they don't. German armor. Northeast, about half a click from here. It doesn't look operational. Okay, good.
It was now a race against time for the Russians. They could make for the disabled tank and turn it against their enemy, or engage the German patrol directly with the remaining Shermans. Peters prayed they would make the right call.
The Russians, what do you think they will do? This went to Russians make the right call. Alright, forging ahead.
Peters rallied his crew. It was their turn to strike back at the Germans.
Alrighty. Oh, the Russian military makes the right call. Because remember, they somehow lost more T-34s by hundreds of thousands than America lost M4 Shermans. And guess which one has better armor? Yeah. Also, it's more cheaply made, and the Sherman is better all around, or more high quality, more everything, just not more armor. Alright. Alright, we get flags to take. Or flags to hold. Oh, capture chicken locations. Okay, yeah. Okay. Urgent is to capture the main base, but let's not do that. Okay, thanks. What's in the center of the flag? A cross? Yep. Your standard, human-friendly, oh, that's not fair. Human-friendly flag? Like, oh, that's not fair. Getting shot on the side and just ended bouncing. Yeah, that's not fair, right? Yeah. Oh, it's fell. You suck.
Peters had a plan. He'd capture some abandoned tanks and turn them against the enemy.
Alright. Okay, so all the green things are the German tanks, which are uncrewed and not ready to go. The thing about German tanks is some of them, probably not Panzer IVs, but definitely the later on tanks like the Tigers, were a little bit harder to get up and going than, let's say, a Sherman is. Ow! That actually hurt.
Ready to fire. Got him.
You're going to interfere because I have her, because of the Sherman. You suck. You suck. You suck. Repair kit? Sure. Oh, I missed.
They hit one of our tracks.
Okay, got your second.
Unlocking target.
There you go.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That enemy actually knows how to shoot.
Loaded and ready.
Okay, I got damage, but that's fine. Or not. What is this? Actually, that's a good question. What is this? Oh, leopard. Okay. Or leopard. Alright, lock the turret. Next up. It's a heavy tank, actually. Oh, it's a lot of things. I think they're making easy for us. Oh, they want to think. Oh, maybe they want to take the locations back to the tanks. I'm not sure why they keep bouncing off me. And this was, I was glad they shouldn't. We're not playing multiplayer, or wait, playing a single player campaign. Oh, bad driving. I know you suck. Oh, you guys are actually trying to be smart. I'm going the other way, I'm trying to shoot you. I don't think we need our, I don't think our allies need our help actually. Okay, cheating by using target lock.
Looks like that one went right through.
Gotcha.
Find us another target.
Oh, affirmative. That was indeed a great shot. What's this heavy tank? Hopefully it's something good. Oh yeah, it's good. That's a good tank. Let's move on now. Let me handle it.
Penetration.
And not going anywhere.
Enemies looking right at us.
Oh, we actually get success in our vehicle.
Ready to fire.
Go. Teaching us how to use the comros. There we go, the fish cap. Let's move. Stuff. Oh, it shows you in the map with the repair icons where you where the repair kits are. Where the repair kits are. Right? Can we up like this, or do I go somewhere else? Come on. Come on. Okay, never mind. Let's go get the island flag instead. This one's gonna be painting up. Okay, we gotta get up from the front side. You can see on the map. Yeah, the map is a lot better than it used to be. And I always thought the wall thing did fuck map was pretty good. It's great. It's better. Actually, no. Let's do this one instead. Actually, we're right here. Ancient is right here. I thought it was gonna be closer, but it's not. Because this map is kind of like Mines, but it really isn't. at a glance, it's like mine. Actually, it is mine, isn't it? But different. Yeah, it's different because you should be able to get up the hill the other way, but it's like campaign, which is interesting. Which, you know, that's unheard of because most games, you know, change the map from the campaign to go into single player. Oh, did we lose a tank? It looked like ow. Oh shit. I think I shot my. Might not friend yet. It's not bad. Guys, gas down? Never mind. Oh, tank destroyer. No, it is destroyer. No, look like a. Actually, that looked to me like the Panzer II drum bar. Storm Tiger. Storm Tiger? Like Storm Panzer II is what's that called? Actually, I don't quite know. I think about it. Alright, that's good. Actually, it could be it actually. Just yeah, they just made a tutor in this game. Come on, everybody. There must be a higher difficulty than this. Shouldn't there be? Because I'm not, you know, dying. I'm not getting pinned at all. Yes, they're Panzer IIIs. And Panzer IIIs, yes, have notoriously unpinny guns. Why do we come on? Position, oh, if I'm in. It's our base. We don't want that quite yet. Before we waltz in and take what's ours, and over at this location, let's go here. I don't care. He's there anyway.
They destroyed one of our tanks.
No, they got delivered finally. Early apart. Oh, hello, you guys good. Saw him early, you know. Thank you.
Down, enemy spotted.
You know, Flowers, teammates don't catch you to base. I know you should have got this a little earlier. You are on the VK. Oh. You're light? There you go. So I thought you were.
Loaded and ready.
Let's go get him.
Target locked.
Alright.
That one drills straight through.
Get a back here. Done.
I see one of them.
Gotcha. Oh, we got. No, we got a crack. That's it.
Punched a hole in their armor.
I saw the indicator. I heard the penetration noise, and it just got my track. I almost saw it. Got nicked.
Trap prepared. Right on.
Stop being smart.
Looks like we're
Stop having good AI for once.
penetration.
What's up?
Target locked.
That's just my bad aim. I mean badly that time, not that I bad aim.
Looks like that one went right through.
Ow, stop petting me in my tracks and nothing else. Ooh. Man, that is actually good. Not shooting, they're not just going straight for you and just dying.
Back up. Go, go, go.
What the? Gunner.
Reloaded.
Oh, Gunner. I don't blame you because of the hard shot. Yeah. Oh, that's not good how we spun. Oh, silly me, you should just stay behind oil. Can't give me 5, what you need. or that what he did right there was kind of dumb, but he was trying to run away. Makes sense. Instead of just turning on his tracks for no good reason, which used to happen.
The battlefield was littered with the smoking remains of German armor. Peters was thankful they had survived, just. But this day was far from over.
Yep, I could have kept the base, you know.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Well, that's time, but let's keep going. Let's see how many missions are there. There shouldn't be too many because it was just added. Oh yeah, you know what? There were more. There's the Leopard, 2 Panzer IVs, right? And then there was 2 VKs, and 1 artillery. So yeah, there's like 4 or 5 bases. Up. You got all monies. That's always nice. Congratulations, stick from the odds in your favor with consumables. Consumables continue the course of battle, using their load, repair broken tank components, extinguish fires, and more. Tanks can carry up to 3 consumables into a battle. Consumables are good for 1 battle each. Alright, nice. Congratulations. Money is an experience. Times 200, okay. Just let's split apart, that's it. Okay, that's fine. Fortunately we lost him, and we could have saved him, it just didn't really follow as closely as needed. Sure, so yeah, let's select chapter. Oh, just the 3. What's this? So do you have to pay for the campaigns? Well, let's finish off Blood Summer and then see. I was kind of wishing to be able to use my tanks. Yep. Using my tanks and my own tanks and this game, but it works. Oh, I can supply some more tanks if we need to. Yeah, that's what it means about upgrade. Okay, that's fine. Now let's do the last mission. Push for victory. Wolf Tanks War Stories! Brothers in Armor. Village of Shunu, 1500 hours.
In one bloody morning, the advantage had swung from the Germans back to the Soviets. The preemptive strike had been curtailed. Peters, bolstered with captured enemy tanks, rejoined the main Russian force for the final assault.
Alright. Go Peters, report for duty, sir. American facility, done it. Nice of you to finally join us. We could have done with your unit being here earlier. Or even killing all the other guys. Sure. We ran into some stiff German resistance, General. However, we managed to liberate a few German tanks from their luckless owners. Very good. But keep the red star painted on that turret unless you want to be mistaken for the enemy. The German line is 2 miles west of here. Our target is the main base which lies beyond the swamps. Capture it, and we will take a huge step forward towards winning this war. We will not fail the motherland. We are ready to fight for the glory of Russia. Peter. Well then, let's not keep the Germans waiting. Roll out.
On the German position, Peters was comforted by the thought that if he fell, he would die surrounded by men he'd be proud to call brothers.
Yep.
This was it.
Victory.
If Peters could smash the enemy front line, Germany would be pushed out of Romania.
Yep, and then the Romania will be liberated to help with the rest of the war, and will be a democracy, or be a.
Peters knew that somewhere out there, enemy tank destroyers were waiting to ambush the Russian advance.
Okay, well, let's go up here. Oh, we're playing basically no matchup. Doug, balancing the farmer. On side, of course, the Ingles. Keep sitting there, thank you. Yeah, but little did Peters know. But when the war ends, the Soviets will turn on America and the rest of everyone else. And spread the scourge of communism across the world. Only to be rebuffed many years later by the virtues of freedom and democracy. Alright, here we go. Oh, heavies, this will be interesting. What kind of heavies? That'll be case. Yeah. You can detect all you want. You won't be able to get these. There's mine. There's 20 students. Okay. Hey, you suck. My base. You guys so long. I used to be in Panzer 4, sure. Oh, there you are. Oh, you were waiting. Stuck being stuck. Stuck being stuck. Break out or break out a big line of sight. Oh, there you stuck, be stuck. Oh. Break line of sight again. Yeah, what's the German having snipers have heavy armor? I mean, it makes sense because when they're found or basically if they're long range, it's very unlikely for anyone to be able to penetrate the heavy armor, but still. I see you, Bart. Like that. That's a good. That's a good piece of point. I mean, aim more, bit more down, but I missed. I bet I'm aim more right, but I missed. Alright. Oh, that's that. Sure, it can be yours. Let's just hear these maps look a lot nicer than they do on in multiplayer, and they also look, you know, like more realistic too. So it looks like arcade maps. They look like you're actually in terrain. The world of terrain. Yeah, this is also a map from the multiplayer. Alright, and demonstrate we're outrated range of everybody else, but that's fine. Well, that's fine, but we also finish this, and then if we got, and then see what conditions are to get the other one. Oh, that's this one. Forget it. Ow, you hit my track. You figure. But meanwhile, I might as well look at not the patch updates, but all their but the other thing. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're being smart. How dare they? How dare they actually be good in wolf tanks? How dare they actually? Oh, that must be an ace. I don't think so, Mr. Ace.
Looks like that one went right through. Here's one.
Oh, they actually pinned me. Okay, just can pin me. That's what did they go up? Gunner, you suck. Gunner, you suck. Gunner, you suck. Gunner, you suck.
The final assault
What?
had been fierce, with a heavy price paid by both sides. When the smoke finally cleared across the German front line, Russia had lost the battle, and America had lost a hero.
Yeah. How did the Panzer 4 pin me? They could have pinned me in the site before. And also, my gunners sucked. Again. But that's just the bane of all things existence, having a sucky gunner. We're doing so well. And then my gunner decided to take a day off. And also, no one to take a pin me. But those tanks which are on the road to the Leopard 1 can. What, those Indian Panzers? Which is weird. So I was shocked when they could actually pin me. However, I was trying to get in back
If
position,
Peters
but I
could
couldn't.
smash the enemy front line, Germany would be pushed out of Romania.
you go.
Peters knew that somewhere out there, enemy tank destroyers were waiting to ambush the Russian advance.
But like I said, it's a bit odd that no other tank can pin you in the game, or in the single player, other than those Indian tanks. Well, so the Panzer 4, somehow being able to pin me, even though we couldn't before. It's just artificial ease of difficulty moving on, or to begin with. I mean, my gunner should have hit him, and I was standing back up, I was kidding. But I'm trying to be, I'm sorry if I'm being whiny or complaining, but I'm just in shock at the fact that I died so quickly to, yeah. When I couldn't die before, I automatically died against go. It's weird. Air engine, does he get my tracks? Or that 10 me, sorry. I mean to speak these words, but I can't because my mouth doesn't want to. That's like pretty fork. I know you suck. I moved the stick a lot, by the way. Wait, is it dead zone? No. Or did I just notice it because I'm or am I just starting to notice the dead zone in this game because I don't have dead zone in any other game nowadays? Because I don't know if you watch all my other videos, but I've been turning off dead zone in pretty much all my games, or at least listening it because dead zone is terrible. When you don't mind the site, well, when you don't mind the site being very floaty and just moving on its own. There you are. Where's your friend? Oh, you're not sleepers time. Arthur? That was a great shot, thank you. He's done. Unities are full. I was looking at my rounds, like how many rounds do we have? And maybe we are slotted, but that's fine. Also, we should probably move. Oh, we should probably move up our squad with our squad more.
They found us.
Let's see if gunner, you suck. That's good outside the rifle, don't you think? Yes? Oh, what should be? How did you pin me? You didn't pin me before, unless of course you got lucky, and you were getting unlucky before. Sorry.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Gunner, what'd you shoot? Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! What are you doing? Whoa, he almost got me killed. Oh, yeah,
Friendly vehicle destroyed.
Police are here.
Been detected.
It's like in this combat, when they secure, you gotta run.
We lost an
You
ally.
gotta think, oh, aim. Aim assist, stop it! Stop it, aim assist, no one likes you. No one likes you, aim assist, stop aim assist. I should turn off aim assist, all things be amazing. I know PC people always think that aim assist is the best thing ever for some reason, because they all want that aim assist on console games and controllers for some reason. But no, If you're really good for controller, you don't need assist, and actually it's in your way. It hampers. Oh, it's okay, we're actually. It just hampers your experience. Well, yeah, the AI've gotten better, but the AI teammates are jerks. They don't ever get out of your way, or realize you're there, and then they may need to move.
They found us.
He's done. Up first.
One of our vehicles destroyed.
Waiting for an Indian Panzer.
Get 'em ready. We lost a friendly vehicle.
It's fine, I don't care about this guy. Angle. Ow. Angle.
Looks like that one went right through.
Gotcha. My shot's
Victory was
oh.
theirs to savor. Peters smiled and congratulated his Sherman crew.
There we win.
Great job, men.
There we go. Storyteller. No, I think there's the Storyteller. Well, thanks for stories, brother in armor. German base camp, 1700 hours.
The battle had been intense and lasted several hours. The Germans had fought with dogged tenacity, determined to halt the Soviet advance. But the might of the Russian armor proved too strong.
I've been saying this for the rare occasion. Uncle Sam's finest military confectionery.
The German defenses had crumbled as the Shermans punched a hole right through them. Now, nothing could stop Russia from knocking the Romanians out of the Axis. This day, this victory, belonged to Peters and his crew.
Yep. Colonel Peters done it. Maybe if all officers in the U.S. Army fought as bravely as you, we win this war sooner. Was that a compliment, General? As close to what I should get. Say your goodbyes to your mint, Colonel. The job here is done. Your papers came through, and you'll be transferred back to unit. Savigny.
With the news of his departure still ringing in his ears, Peters found himself surrounded by his fellow crew members. Their shared ordeal had bonded them together. Now, these fresh orders were wrenching them apart.
You took care of the coming. I know heroics without me. You hear? See you again in Berlin, Colonel.
Peters may have missed out fighting alongside his men in Normandy, but here, on the Eastern Front, he had found new brothers in armor he could stand shoulder to shoulder with.
Yep. By the way, by the way, these words ring for most, in which that, while their government is terrible, the people fighting for their government mostly aren't. For example, a communist conscript, say not for commissars, or even officers, but they're just people fighting because they don't really have a choice in the matter. They were picked up from their home and forced to go to war because Stalin said so. And actually that's just communism in general. You're forced to do everything because Stalin said so. So yeah. Because Stalin is lazy. He needs people to do his job for him. Alright, by the way, so congratulations, challenge mode unlocked. You can now play this story with anything you own. Challenge mode is also adds additional objectives and rewards, alright. Rejections, yep. Alright, so got them when we fail and we win, alright. Emcha is the name of this Sherman. Judged by the fact that there's two others. Okay, I thought we got that much, by the way, don't.